Alright, and we're back in the tower. Now for the location of Xur this week. It's pretty straightforward. He's near the speaker again, but the most important thing I will be discussing this item is the quality of the items he's brought. If you're not very familiar yet with all the items, this will be a review to help you decide what to spend your coins on. Should you still value your coins if you're not completely swarmed with coins yet? I know a lot of people have a bunch of coins and do not really care. They just buy stuff to complete their collection. But if you are spending them wisely, here are some tips on what to spend them on. For the Titan, Xur brought the Standesites. I have these and they are amazing, but pretty much only for strikers in PvP. I did use them in PvE as well for a bit when they were an item I needed to get to level 31. Now that the raid gear has started to come in for my Titan, which was having bad luck with RNG. I don't use them anymore in PvE because they're not really that special. The extra seconds it adds to the time you have to perform a shoulder charge. It's not that important in PvE. In PvP, however, it's incredibly strong, and if you play a lot of PvP Crucible on your striker, these are pretty damn amazing. So I would definitely pick them up. And don't touch me, the exotic gloves for the hunter are hands down currently the best exotic armor piece in the game as far as I'm concerned. They are absolutely amazing. If you have a hunter, if you are serious about PvE and you don't have them yet, buy these. They are absolutely amazing. They are currently more valuable than I reckon they will be the next expansion, because the Hive, they have a lot of thralls that do melee. You get a lot of weak hits that don't kill you, that trigger the stealth effect. It doesn't have an internal cooldown, so basically, for instance, at the lamp section of Crota's End, you can just walk up to the final part. You will not die. You will be invisible all the time, long enough, especially if you use Shadow Jack, that extends the duration, long enough for health to regen, and you are simply unkillable. You'll have hundreds of thralls, well, maybe not hundreds, but an incredibly large group of thralls around you. You will not die. They are amazing in the Hive setting, and all the other enemies, they have melee attacks as well. If Light Switch isn't on and you can survive a melee attack, this will pretty much prevent you from dying from melee. It's an amazing exotic. Starfire Protocol for the Warlock. It's the new Voidfang vestment. Xur keeps bringing this. I think everybody has this by now. So this is a big disappointment this week as far as I'm concerned. It's a good exotic. The double fusion grenade frees the option in the final row of Sunsinger talents to pick extra damage on your dot, for instance, or Angel of Light hovering in the air. It's a good exotic. Personally, currently, I prefer the Claws of Ahamkara. As Sunswinger, it makes you an incredibly strong tank, and the nice part about the Claws of Ahamkara is that it works for both Voidwalker and Sunswinger, which is something I value a lot. Starfire Protocol still, it's nice, but I think everybody has it by now. Dragon's Breath, it's a fun rocket launcher. Obviously, it doesn't even compare to the Gjallarhorn. The main weakness is the low velocity. It can be kind of compensated by picking a different scope and using the Javelin perk. It makes it fun and usable. I have one, I maxed it. I use it every now and then, but it's merely for fun. If you don't have a Gjallarhorn, you're looking for a good exotic rocket launcher, this is okay. But basically anything that isn't Gjallarhorn, and you have a good legendary rocket launcher, that would be a better option. The gloves, the Gauntlet Engram, well, as always, if you have a bunch of modes of light and you need a particular exotic gauntlet, you can give it a go. I'm not gonna spend them on the gloves. I'm basically waiting for the chest exotic engram because I really still need/want the Heart of Praxic Fire. But you never know what you can get out of them. Exotic Shard, self-explanatory, and a bunch of upgrades. The Mask of the Third Man, if you're a hunter and you're doing hard mode, this is actually a really important one to have. It has infusion, replenish health when you pick up an orb. Since you do not regenerate health at Crota in the hard mode, I wear my Mask of the Third Man. It's a really good one to have, so that's one for hunters. All the other stuff, pretty self-explanatory as well. Upgrade if you want it. The weapons as well, nothing too exciting or out of the ordinary here. All of these have been offered as an upgrade before, so nothing too special. I always stock up on hand cannon telemetry, fusion rifle telemetry if you need it, rocket launcher. No heavy ammo synth, which is my main disappointment this week. I wanted heavy ammo synth more than anything else, so that's kind of annoying. I stocked up more than 100 last time. I think I still have about 30-40 of them left in total, so I will easily last another week, especially since we've gotten good at Crota in the hard mode, so I don't have to pop a lot of heavy ammo synths anymore. But still, it's really disappointing he didn't bring them this week. So that's pretty much all the info I have for you this week. I hope it helps in deciding what to buy if you are still looking at the inventory with some questions on how good certain items are. And of course next week I will do another item, and hopefully he will bring some more interesting stuff than he did this week.
An end is here.